Everybody's looking for quick and easy dessert recipes. Well, look no further. Whether you're a busy parent, a college student, or just someone with a sweet tooth, finding the perfect dessert that doesn't require hours in the kitchen can be a game changer. Imagine coming home after a long day and craving something sweet, but the thought of baking and waiting for it to be ready just seems too daunting. That's where no-bake desserts come in handy. They are not only quick and easy, but also incredibly delicious. Today we're going to show you how to make a no-bake treat that's simply irresistible and perfect for any occasion. So let's get started. Today we're whipping up a no-bake treat that's simply irresistible. No-bake desserts are fantastic because they save you time and effort, and you don't need to worry about preheating the oven or keeping an eye on the timer. Plus, they are perfect for those hot summer days when you don't want to heat up your kitchen. The ingredients for this recipe are simple and likely already in your pantry. We'll be using graham crackers, butter, cream cheese, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and fresh berries. These ingredients come together to create a dessert that's creamy, crunchy, and bursting with flavor. Let's dive into the process step by step. First, grab a mixing bowl and toss in some crushed graham crackers. Graham crackers are a staple in many no-bake desserts because they provide a wonderful crunchy base that pairs perfectly with creamy fillings. If you don't have graham crackers, you can also use digestive biscuits or any other type of cookie that you prefer. The key is to crush them finely so that they can form a solid crust. You can do this by placing them in a Ziploc bag and using a rolling pin to crush them, or you can use a food processor for a quicker option. Once you have your crushed graham crackers, it's time to move on to the next step. Add a splash of melted butter and mix until it's all combined. The melted butter acts as a binding agent, helping the crushed graham crackers stick together to form a cohesive crust. Make sure the butter is evenly distributed throughout the graham cracker crumbs. You can use a spoon or your hands to mix everything together. The mixture should have the consistency of wet sand, which means it's ready to be pressed into the dish. If you find that the mixture is too dry, you can add a little more melted butter until you reach the desired consistency. Now let's move on to forming the crust. Press this mixture into the bottom of a dish to form our crust. Use the back of a spoon or a flat-bottomed glass to press the mixture firmly and evenly into the dish. This will ensure that the crust holds together well and provides a sturdy base for the creamy filling. Make sure to press the mixture into the corners and edges of the dish as well. Once the crust is evenly pressed, you can set it aside while we prepare the filling. The crust doesn't need to be baked, which is one of the great things about no-bake desserts. It's ready to go as soon as it's pressed into the dish. Now, in another bowl, blend some cream cheese, powdered sugar, and a dash of vanilla extract. The cream cheese filling is what makes this dessert so rich and creamy. Make sure the cream cheese is at room temperature before you start mixing, as this will make it easier to blend with the other ingredients. Use an electric mixer or a whisk to blend the cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract until the mixture is smooth and creamy. The powdered sugar adds sweetness, while the vanilla extract enhances the flavor. If you like, you can also add a little lemon juice or zest for a hint of citrus flavor. Once the filling is smooth and well blended, it's time to spread it over the crust. Spread this creamy goodness over the crust. Use a spatula to spread the cream cheese mixture evenly over the graham cracker crust. Make sure to spread it all the way to the edges of the dish so that every bite has a perfect balance of crust and filling. The creamy filling should be smooth and even, with no lumps or bumps. Take your time to spread it out evenly, as this will make the final dessert look more appealing. Once the filling is spread, we're ready to add the finishing touch: fresh berries. For the finishing touch, layer on your favorite fresh berries. Fresh berries add a burst of color and flavor to the dessert, making it look as good as it tastes. You can use any type of berries you like, such as strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries. Wash and dry the berries before placing them on top of the cream cheese filling. You can arrange them in a pattern or simply scatter them evenly over the top. The berries not only add a fresh and fruity flavor, but also provide a beautiful contrast to the creamy filling and crunchy crust. Once the berries are in place, the dessert is almost ready. Pop it in the fridge for an hour and voila! Chilling the dessert in the refrigerator allows the filling to set and the flavors to meld together. This step is crucial for achieving the perfect texture and taste. If you're in a hurry, you can place the dessert in the freezer for about 30 minutes, but be careful not to let it freeze completely. Once the dessert is chilled and set, it's ready to be served. The wait might be the hardest part, but trust us, it's worth it. Now let's take a look at the final result. You've got a delicious no-bake dessert ready to enjoy. The combination of the crunchy graham cracker crust, creamy filling, and fresh berries is simply irresistible. This dessert is perfect for any occasion, whether it's a family gathering, a potluck, or just a treat for yourself. It's easy to make, requires no baking, and tastes absolutely amazing. You can also customize it by adding different toppings or flavors to suit your preferences. Now that you know how to make this no-bake dessert, you can whip it up anytime you need a quick and delicious treat. If you loved this quick and easy recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EatMore. Happy snacking, everyone! Sharing this recipe with your friends and family is a great way to spread the joy of no-bake desserts. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes and cooking tips. We love hearing from you, so leave a comment below and let us know how your no-bake dessert turned out. Thanks for watching and happy snacking! For a zesty twist, try adding some lemon zest to the cream cheese mixture. The citrus flavor will add a refreshing note to the dessert, making it even more delightful. You can also experiment with other citrus fruits like lime or orange for a different flavor profile. If you don't have graham crackers, don't worry. You can use any type of cookie you prefer. Digestive biscuits, Oreos, or even shortbread cookies can make a great crust. Just make sure to crush them finely using a food processor or a rolling pin. Adding a pinch of salt to the crust mixture can enhance the flavors and balance the sweetness of the dessert. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference in the overall taste. For a decadent variation, try spreading a layer of chocolate ganache over the cream cheese filling before adding the berries. The rich chocolate flavor pairs wonderfully with the creamy filling and fresh berries. Want to take your no-bake dessert to the next level? Add a dollop of whipped cream on top before serving. You can use a piping bag to create beautiful swirls or simply spoon it on. Whipped cream adds an extra layer of creaminess and makes the dessert even more indulgent. If your crust is too crumbly and doesn't hold together, don't panic. Simply add a little more melted butter to the mixture and mix until it reaches the right consistency. The crust should hold together when pressed, but not be too greasy. For clean and neat slices, use a hot knife to cut the dessert. Run the knife under hot water, wipe it dry, and then slice. This will help you get smooth, clean cuts without the filling sticking to the knife. If you have leftovers, store the dessert in an airtight container in the refrigerator. It will stay fresh for up to 3 days. You can also freeze the dessert for longer storage, but make sure to thaw it in the refrigerator before serving. Enjoy your no-bake dessert with a smile. The best part about making no-bake treats is that they are so easy and versatile. You can customize them to your liking and enjoy a delicious dessert without the hassle of baking. Happy snacking!